Welcome to this tutorial on how to install Claims Denial Navigator. In this video, we'll walk you through the complete installation process, ensuring you're set up for success from the start. We will be creating resources on your own instance of Azure, ensuring that you have full control over your data. We will then connect those resources to a Power App solution. Before we begin, make sure you have the following prerequisites in place. With these ready, let's dive in and get Claims Denial Navigator up and running. First, download the zip package from GitHub and unzip the solution package. You should see all the files listed in this screenshot. Let's go over the items. Add resource, create resources, and the index resource folder will be used to create all the necessary resources on Azure Portal. Blob resource holds documents that will be used to add to our OpenAI model. The zip file labeled Rail holds the solution file that we will import into Power Apps. Finally, the Rail code definitions file will be used to populate a table in our solution. Let's create the Azure resources. First, navigate to Azure Portal and select the subscription you want to create the resources on. Note the subscription ID and parent management group ID. Open the Add Resource PowerShell script and replace the variables tenant and sub with your values for parent management group ID and subscription ID respectively. Save the file, and check that PowerShell is in the directory that holds all of the unzipped solution files and run the script. After the script has been run successfully, navigate to Azure Portal. You should see a new resource group with an Azure OpenAI instance, storage account, and search service. The storage account will hold all the documents you want to reference in your Azure AI model. The search service will be used to retrieve that information in our app. First, let's go to your storage account and upload the documents. Click on your storage account and find the containers. You will see two containers, parse and rex. Upload files to help with parsing of the files to the parse containers. Add any insurance manuals and internal documentation to the rex container. These documents will help create your recommendations. You can use the files provided in the Claims Denial Navigator Solution zip file under Blob Resource to get started. You can always add or remove files later. After the files have been successfully uploaded, let's index the data. Navigate to the search service we created and find the indexers. We will manually run the indexers to bring in all the new data that we added. Select an indexer and press the Run button. The indexers correspond to the containers in the Blob storage account. The indexers will run daily, but you can always run manually using this process. After the indexers run successfully, we can start retrieving all the necessary values we need to import our Power App solution. It is recommended that you note these values in a notepad or text file so you can easily copy and paste the values to the corresponding variable when we install the Power App solution. Feel free to pause here and note the variables before we move on to how to determine their values. First, we will get the Azure Search Service items. We will retrieve the URL and key of the search service. Next, we will navigate to the Azure OpenAI instance. From there, we will go to the Azure AI Foundry to retrieve the URL and key of the instance. Next, retrieve the storage account name and key. Finally, note the SharePoint URL and folder that you will use to upload your text files. Now we are ready to install the Power App solution. Navigate to make.powerapps.com and select the environment that you want to upload the solution to. On the left-hand side, select the Solutions tab. On the top ribbon, you should see a button called Import. Select the button and choose the Rail zip file in our Claims Denial Navigator Solution zip file. Next, you will be asked to create connections. Create the connections as necessary until all of them have green check marks next to them. Continue to the next step and copy and paste the values we previously retrieved to their corresponding variable and select Import. The import process will take 10 to 15 minutes. When it is successful, you will see a green ribbon saying that the solution has been successfully imported. Let's open up the solution. Select the Rail solution from your solution page. You will then be taken to the solution overview. There you will see all the artifacts that make the Power App. We need to make two changes before we are ready to test the app. We need to change the SharePoint embed and load some data. First, we will change the SharePoint embed. In your solution overview, select Dashboard, then select the Denial Navigator for 835 asset. From there, a new tab will open. You will want to select the iframe in the top left and then Edit Component. From there you can replace the URL with the URL of your SharePoint site. Select OK, then save the dashboard and close the tab. Remember to publish the dashboard to see the changes reflected in the app. Next we will add the CARC and RARC codes to the code definition table. In the Solution Object tab select Tables, then Code Definition. Select Import in the top ribbon, then select CSV file type. We will select the Rail code definition file from our zip file. Hit Next on the prompts until you hit the destination settings. Select Existing Table and find Rail_code definitions. Confirm that the mappings are correct. Select Publish and wait for the import to finish. Finally, let's add the correct security roles to our users. Navigate to the Power Platform Admin Center and select the environment that you loaded the app into. On the right-hand side select Security Roles and search for RHAIL User. Select the three dots and click Members. From there select Add People and add all users that will be using the app and click Add. Users or groups assigned this role will be able to use the Claims Denial app. You have successfully set up your Claims Denial app. In the next video we will learn how to use the app.